Now, teachers in parts of Scotland are demanding self-defence classes, citing a rise in classroom violence.
Research from teaching unions shows worsening pupil behaviour, prompting calls for SNP ministers to do more to protect teachers.
Well, joining us now to discuss this is Scottish Conservative Education Secretary Miles Briggs and the writer and journalist Emma Wolfe. Morning to the two of you. Miles, let's start with you then. Would you say that these teachers are in danger?
So I'm deeply concerned about the situation we see in Scotland, and recent surveys which you pointed towards from our teaching professions are showing that a quarter of teachers have been hit or punched in Scotland, around about 17% kicked and 10% spat at. So we know that there is an epidemic of violence in our classrooms, and we need to see action to address that. And part of the symptoms we are now seeing are teachers requesting self-defence lessons. Now, that is unacceptable, and we need to see the government act to salvage this situation in our schools. It's only fair for our teachers and for the vast majority of well-behaved pupils as well.
It's not unreasonable, that, Emma, is it? There's got to be an immediate solution to this.
Well, look, I think we need to take a step back and get back to basics on this. Teachers asking for self-defence sends a clear message to children: we're scared of you, we're out of control. We need to look at how we've got to this situation. You know, and this isn't across all schools. This is obviously isolated cases in some schools. We need to look at how we've got to this situation. This permissive culture in which you tell children it's all okay. Well, actually, it's not okay. We need to re-establish some boundaries. We need to re-establish rules and, yes, discipline. When I was little, there was not only respect for children and for respect for adults, i.e. teachers, people in authority and your parents. There was also some fear. And I think we've completely lost that. We have let children just live in a sort of uncontrolled, dysregulated way. You have lazy parenting. I'm afraid to say you have lax parenting. It's really hard work being firm with your children. It's really hard work doing things, doing activities, not filling them full of junk food. So you have children coming into the classroom, and I hope Miles would accept this. You have children coming into the classroom who are dysregulated, confused, full of junk food, full of pent-up energy. Of course they're going to be aggressive. Of course they're going to be violent. Of course they're going to be feeling that they don't know what's going on. They're going to be lashing out. We need to get back to the basics with younger children and older children of good parenting and good teaching.
Miles, have we gone too soft?
So I don't disagree with what Emma's just put forward there. I think we do need to look towards actually what sort of environment children are in, what our school environments are actually providing that opportunity as well. But teachers need support on this. They need to know that politicians have their back. And in Scotland, I don't think we are seeing that. So we need to see a zero tolerance to this abuse in the classroom. One of the policies we've put forward is around hubs in schools, where actually pupils could go there. We could see a lot of potential for the third sector to come and support some of the issues which Emma's outlined there as well. But teachers increasingly are becoming social workers in a very violent situation as well, when they're not there to do that. They're there to teach our children, and it's really important that government act on this. The Scottish Government have for 18 years now failed to actually put in place any real action on this, and we need to see teachers supported to actually salvage this situation in our schools.
OK. Emma, Miles, got to leave it there, I'm afraid, but really good to get your views this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, do stay with us. Still to come, Shadow Minister for Development Harriet Baldwin will be joining us in just a moment.